eventually I got the Disco, like which is the resurrected one with the gold
Yeah, that
glitter.
one's
That one,
that one's
that
probably my
one's
number one.
yeah, that one's the one to get if you can. And I've seen it pop up here and there. And nowadays the pricing is so much better, I think, than before. I think back then I was like overpaying a lot of stuff. Like the Biollante, I know I paid 350 for it. And I think I don't think it goes for that much these days, but I haven't been like keeping in, close watch on the
Like
pricing.
the old Bandai
The
one.
old yeah, the 8-inch one.
Yeah, I can't remember what I got that one a while ago, but I can't remember what I paid for. I remember thinking I got a pretty good deal on it, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think I paid really. I probably in the ballpark like $100 or
yeah, that's
something.
see, that's a steal back
Yeah,
then.
and
But
he
I
sent it
paid
with the box, which was cool.
nice. Yeah, I paid 350 for mine back in who knows when. It's like the mid, probably the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, I had it for a lot of years, so I guess the time with it is enjoyed.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yep, and eventually got I think the Mecha King Ghidorah and then the Godzilla 62 last. But yeah, that's a great line. Like the paint on it for a Bandai is really great. And at the time, like those were like personally like that's the series to get.
Yeah, no, those ones are definitely some ones I definitely need to hunt down, especially that rebirth or whatever
Uh-huh.
the glitter one. That one's just
Yeah.
so cool.
The disco, yeah.
That one probably is the number one thing on my
Uh-huh.
to get list. Try and track it down
Yeah.
and find one.
If you do get that one thing is you don't want to wash it too much because the glitter literally is glitter on it. So the glitter does
Oh,
fall
okay.
off. So you kind of it's gonna be hard to like care for. So I eventually got like the detolfs, and then I dust proofed them, and I put mine in like that display case just to kind of keep it clear. But before I had any displays, I just kept it in the like the plastic bag that it came with.
Oh,
And
smart.
when
Yeah,
I want to see it, I'll take it out of the bag and I'll
yeah,
put it back in when I'm done looking at it.
yeah. And that's
So,
tempting to do just because of the I hate having to dust everything, and I
yeah.
normally will just go around and use like compressed air, and
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
I'll do like I'll get like a cup with maybe normally it's just water, but sometimes like a tiny bit of soap in there,
Oh, okay.
and then just use a toothbrush.
Oh, nice.
That's been pretty successful for me, but some stuff just seems to like hold the dust really
Hold
well,
on.
and
Yeah. I
then if
noticed like
you
for the
yeah,
Trendmasters, like the Space Godzilla
that's
tail,
exactly what I was looking at. Like I know
like it won't,
my Ghidorah's wings, I think, just like
yeah,
absorb the dust,
absorbed it. Yeah, it just won't
and
come
it's
out.
so hard to get. Like I've tried the air thing, I've tried the toothbrush, and that was actually the one of the problems with I got the Bandai Super Premium 94, like that
Oh,
really
yeah.
big one. I think I can see him down there in the yeah.
This guy.
And but mine, it must have so whoever was keeping it must have kept. I don't know how it happens, but it got like that weird sticky dust coating on it, and
Sticky dust
I
coating.
don't even know how to call it. Like it's a little sticky. I think it basically comes from keeping it in a box or something like that. I think it
Oh, okay. Is it
and
is it sticky or is there like some sort of like dust on it?
it's kind of both. Like it has a little
Kind
bit
of
of
both.
stick, but it's like a
So
um
there is I know there's this like you mentioned, I think it was like if it's stuck in a plastic bag or in foam for too long, like some chemicals, there's like some chemical reaction.
right.
And yeah, it has that sticky stuff. Like I know some of my like older mini toys, they would become sticky, and the bronze Godzilla is known to be sticky, the one in
Okay.
down there.
Yeah, that was
So
cool.
yeah. But then that's how you know it's legit. It's sticky.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that one took a lot of time trying to clean that one off and it
Yeah.
still isn't perfect, but that was
Yeah,
another
this
one that took me forever to track down. It was kind of one of my that one was probably like a holy grail of mine for like
yeah.
8 years. I kept looking. And originally when I started getting into collecting, I was watching tons of YouTube videos. I just look up
Uh-huh.
like Godzilla figure reviews and watch everything and learn
Yeah.
about new figures. And I saw somebody review that, and then but then I think he like deleted his channel or something because
Oh, okay.
but then so I forgot. I couldn't figure out what because I didn't remember what Godzilla model it was. I didn't remember
Mm.
who made it, so I like couldn't figure out what this figure was for such a long time. I just knew it was like a big, and I had it in my head, but
Yeah, the 2 feet one.
yeah. So then I was sure that once I found it out. I was hunting for it for a long time.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a cool one to have. And I yeah, actually I had a story getting both the regular one and the meltdown one.
Yeah.
So I think it was Facebook. Like somebody mentioned it. I was actually flying to Hong Kong, and then some guy posted somewhere, and he was having it. And he was located in Hong Kong. So I told the dude like, "Yo, hold it for me. I'm gonna be there like next week." And luckily he did. And then and the size of these, right? So I intentionally left a suitcase to be completely empty, but
Oh yeah.
I fortunately was able to like disassemble like the parts. I used a hair dryer. I took the arms,
Oh,
legs,
you
the
took the whole thing
tail.
apart.
I took
Wow.
everything apart, and I stuffed pretty much stuffed like the tail segments in each other, and then
Okay.
I was luckily enough to fit both of them like just snug tight in a suitcase to bring back.
Wow, that's
So,
fun.
and then I had to ship the box because I'm like like crazy about being a completist. So I
Yeah.
folded the box up and I shipped it, and it's still like folded and wrapped in ceramic wrap.
Yeah, but just
But
to know you have it. I have the I when I bought the I don't have the box for the meltdown one, but when
mhm.
I bought my standard one, he shipped it to me in the box, and it's just sitting there. I have I got and all the Jack Specific and the
Sweet
Playmates, and so I got a whole closet full of boxes
boxes,
that
yeah.
probably just gonna live there forever and ever. But I won't give them away because or throw them out or anything because I'm
I
stubborn.
know. Yeah, yeah, that's me too.
And then yeah, bring you bringing up the completest thing makes me want to touch on something else that I was thinking about.
Like tags and stuff.
Well, tags, yeah. I guess we could chat about that really quick. What do
Sure, sure.
do you keep everything attached?
So that's the thing. Originally, I kept everything attached, but there was some point in my life I'm like, all right, cleaning this is really annoying. So I tried to like use a hair dryer and then pull the tag off. I'm mostly successful, but there's a few times, maybe because that little plastic tag thingy was like too weak.
Yeah,
It's like so old, so it snaps. So I'm like, damn. But like but I
yeah.
was able to like get the tag and then like the little plastic thing. I put it in like a photo album, and
Oh, that's smart.
I keep mine there. But I think there was like back in the day, there's like baseball card like protectors, and I use some of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
but
When I first, oh, sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, yeah. I think yeah, so like most of my Bandai like classics have become detached, but I do have the tags. The only one I don't have is Gamera 95. So anybody has a Gamera 95 tag, like please send me a message or something. I would love to get the tag for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, everything I have comes with a tag except that camera, and then what else was I saying? Um, and then I think just some of the newer stuff, I just became lazy to detag them, and now I have I started getting I'm trying to like migrate into like some display cases, so I kind of keep them in the display cases, and I try to dust proof them, so now I don't have to like detag them as I used to.
Yeah. Yeah. Dust proofing is definitely something I hope to do at some point. But
Yeah.
yeah, with the tags, when I first was buying the Bandai stuff, when I was really younger, I'd convince my parents to finally let me get something. They'd buy it,
Mm,
or they'd get it on eBay or whatever and ship it. And
yeah.
so I was little enough that I'd just get it, cut the tag off, and I actually threw away a couple
Oh
tags. But
no.
like I have the Mecha King Ghidorah, and I
Uh-huh.
distinctly remember throwing that tag away. Um, and then I started keeping the tags, but I'd cut them off,
Okay.
and keep the tags. And lately, I haven't I'm just keeping tags
Yeah.
attached. But it kind of I do the baseball card protector thing.
Yep,
But
yep.
so it's just kind of,
Nice.
but obviously part of it's exposed, and then you got all
Yep.
these tags flopping around. So
Yeah.
it's not, part of me wants to just have everything tagless, but
Yeah.
I don't want to compromise the figure. So it's just kind of I guess it's just
Yeah, it's
to preference of the collector, really.
yeah, it's like it's a tough decision because definitely keeping it clean. Like I usually wash my figures, so and if water gets on the tag, it gets damaged. So
Right.
that was the main reason I decided to go tagless at one point. It's just a lot easier to maintain. But there's like some hardcore collectors like has to have the original tag. It's still attached and all. I personally do prefer like attached tags, but I've grown to be like okay to have it like detached as long as it has the tag. Just it's just a lot easier to maintain, I feel.
Yeah, and some of the older figures, like I actually remember finding somebody selling the Rebirth G Forever Godzilla,
Hmm.
and I had kind of found the trending value was, I think 350 or something with the
Oh,
tag.
that's cheap.
Or
I
maybe
paid
it was
600 for mine.
maybe I can't remember the exact prices, but I
No,
distinctly
I mean,
remember.
well, Bandai these days have unfortunately dropped in price compared to the 90s and 2000s.
Right,
So,
right.
just hearing those numbers, like, oh man, kind of wish I
Yeah.
waited, but
Yeah, but I distinctly remember seeing like how much like people sell stuff way cheaper too than
without the
without the
tag, right?
just not having it. It's just kind of funny, and I've
Yeah,
kind of become, and I'll kind of be on the fence, I guess, because sometimes I'll see a good deal and go, oh, what doesn't have the tag? Should
yeah,
I? And then sometimes I'll buy something without a tag, just knowing I'll have it as a placeholder until I can find one with a tag to
with the
replace
tag.
it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, that works too.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't necessarily mind not having the tags, but the
yeah,
pressure of other people judging me for not having the tags, I don't exactly know what it is, but I like having the tags now. I've kind of decided that
yeah,
it's nice to have the tags and have them
yeah,
kind of in mint condition, looking all spiffy.
definitely. Yep, yep. So yeah, I mean that if you can, I think that's the way to go is with the tag. But attach, detach, I think it's not a huge deal in my
Yeah,
opinion, as long as you have it.
yeah, yeah. And I guess if some people don't care, it'll save you some money on
Yeah,
finding stuff.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a personal preference. Like the tag is a tag. Like it's a piece of cardboard. If you really don't have any desire, like can definitely save a lot of money just having the figure itself. And if a friend of yours can hook you up, can take a picture of the tag and get an idea what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Was it where I was going with that completion thing is I'm super bad about, with with the Funkos and the Playmates stuff. Like they
Hmm.
come out with a whole line, and obviously that stuff was fairly inexpensive, so it wasn't too
Hmm.
hard to. But are you kind of the same where you have to have like everything that comes? Like I hate missing stuff and
Yeah.
seeing pre-orders go by that I can't do, or like I like anything I see I have to try and find a way to get it. And are you kind of the same way, or do
I
you?
am kind of the same way. I mean, there's definitely the depends on like a specific product in line, but most I try to go for like if it's for Funko and Playmates, I was like having trouble like hunting down like the Walmart exclusive ones especially
Mm-hmm.
for a while. And then I also didn't want to like overpay because I know people are like there was a lot of scalpers last year and even
Mm-hmm.
this year. So it was like really hard. Like I think the Mecha Godzilla, I believe Heisenberg was able to track it down on eBay for like an okay price. And then fortunately, the I think in a friend of mine on Facebook helped me track down the Walmart Godzilla
Yeah. Okay.
exclusive, the big one, the blue
Mm-hmm.
one. So actually, this guy right
Yeah, right over your shoulder.
here. Yeah. But yeah, I try to like if it's a specific line I want, like I try to get like everything from the line. I know Warbat was pretty hard to find for Playmates, and the Battle Mecha Godzilla is relatively new. I think I still haven't seen it in stores, but Heisenberg was able to grab that one off eBay as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if kind of COVID made people want to try and scalp stuff because
I feel it
or what, but
is.
I saw a ton of between the Funkos and and I remember when even just the standard Mecha Godzilla from Playmates came out.
Yep.
Like, fortunately, I lucked out on that one, and my store had a huge display of them like
Sweet.
super early.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing that that $10 figure go for 60, 70,
I
$100.
know it's
And
insane.
of course I'd go into my store all the time and see five of them. And so, and I hate scalpers like so much because,
Same
you
here.
know,
Yeah.
but there was definitely a part of me that was tempted to like buy a couple and try and flip them, but just
Yep.
because just because it was fairly lucrative. But
Yeah.
um I didn't end up doing it, but it's just kind of crazy seeing people like these $10
I
little Mecha
know.
Godzilla toys are really gonna buy some and try and flip them for 10 times. Like people are seriously like making sales for
Yeah.
$100 for a $10 Walmart toy.
Yeah, I'm curious, like who are the buyers? Because I know I was pretty much like against scalpers, especially if it's a newer toy. You know, if it's like a
Mhm.
brand new toy and then you're like jacking up the price a lot, like I'm kind of against that. I can understand if it's like something older, you know, I can't find it anymore, then you have the price go up. That's more like
Right.
reasonable. But like if it's a brand new toy from Playmates, like a $10 one, you're reselling it for like 10 times its value. Like, oh man, that's just
Yeah.
not right.
Well, especially
But
toys that are like more or less designed for kids. Like,
yeah,
just let the kids have
let the
them.
kids have them. Exactly. I think that's what UltraZilla was talking about, like back in one of our like group videos or something. But yeah, exactly. Like that was pretty annoying. And unfortunately, I think it's because of like COVID. Like I've seen that a lot. With like, you know, for something mainstream like the Playmates and Funkos, definitely we can see it. And I think also like what was it? Mondo. I think Mondo had a few like exclusives, and scalpers just went all out on like the I remember it's like the Cherry Blossom Godzilla and the 84 and the Cherry Blossom Hedorah figures.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah,
yeah, like the bots just bought it all up and
yeah.
pissed
Those are
everybody
crazy.
off.
And I think that's what happened with the Funkos because the that glow in the dark Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah,
I found like I was on Funko's website. I knew it was going to be a Funko exclusive. I
yeah.
was refreshing that page like 5 times a day,
Oh really?
every day, trying to find it. And then one time I refreshed it and it just said, "Hey, there it is," but it's sold out.
There it is. I mean, it's gone, right?
And
Yeah,
yeah, so that one ended up being crazy. And I think I ended up, and I really wanted to get it because it was cool, and I really wanted to get it and do a video on it. So
yeah.
I ended up trying to kind of rush to buy one,
Mm.
and I think I only ended up paying about 40 for it,
Oh
which is
wow.
still way too much considering it was
Yeah.
like a, I think it, what was
12.
it selling for eight on, I think it was like $12 to $15 or something
Yeah.
on the Funko website, but I didn't feel super horrible paying 40 because
Mm.
I knew it was going for 60, 80, on
Mm.
other places, but yeah, even that one. And I know Funko's website is totally like riddled with those bots that just buy stuff the
Yeah.
second it
So
goes up.
yeah, it's freaking annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the Funko Pops are kind of on the downward trend, but like a couple of years ago, I know Funko was like the biggest thing ever. And like I was actually working at Target for a while, and people would
Oh
come in.
yeah.
Like there'd be people who'd come in every single day. Like, did you
Just for
get more stuff? Did you get
Funkos.
more stuff? And then I collected a couple of them, so I'd go for some of the early releases at like Hot Topic, and there'd be the same people every time
Uh-huh.
wanting the
Uh-huh.
same stuff. And so it's definitely crazy seeing stuff like that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like actually I'm not a huge fan of like Funkos, but the Godzilla versus Kong ones came out very nice.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
thought they were really cool. They weren't, they kind of kept it simple and just did the
yep.
couple versions. The glow in the dark ones were really cool, and then
Yeah,
the
definitely.
flocked Kong is was cool
Yeah.
having those because I'd never had a flocked Funko or even well maybe I think I've seen a couple in person that people
Uh-huh.
actually bought, but
Cool.
that was cool. Actually, I was wondering what would you want Funko to keep doing stuff or like do maybe what because it seems like Playmates might be going back into the MonsterVerse
They
catalog.
are.
They
It
already
does
are.
look
We've
like it.
seen some of their stuff.
Yeah.
Would you want Funko to do that? Like, would you want to see a Funko Mothra and Ghidorah and
You know what? They did a great job with Godzilla versus Kong, so I wouldn't mind you know, seeing them going backwards into like the 2014 and 2019 movies. So getting those
yeah,
characters. Those would be pretty cool.
yeah? I think they could do a super cool. They could do a cool Ghidorah and make a cool like a cute little Mothra and kind of
Yeah, Rodan too,
just
and
lean into that kind of like
yeah.
what do you call it, like the chibi style kind of.
Yeah, chibi defo like the what do they call it? Super deformed
Yeah,
SD styling. Yeah, I like it because X Plus does a lot of these like defo reels, and I think Easy Hobbies coming out of like the Eggmon Plus line. So those are always cool and cute, pretty fun to have. Like here's a little Godzilla, like, you know, 89.
those are
So
so cool. Yeah, and I keep seeing those go up for pre-order, and
yeah,
the whole X Plus line as a whole, I've kind of tried to reluctantly avoid. Like, I really want to
yeah,
start getting them, but there's just so many, and they're definitely on the more
it
expensive side
gets,
of
yeah,
things.
it's on the yeah, definitely on the more expensive side. So personally, like there's, you know, starting so late into the game, it's gonna be like tough if you're gonna try to get them all.
Right.
because they're and for some reason like the prices for like aftermarket prices are insane, especially like these two here, and actually even this guy, the 89.
Yeah.
So you have to like, if you're gonna get into X Plus, I would probably like stick to the newer stuff at first, and then like only go after the ones you really want,
The
because
select old ones.
yeah, because they're really expensive, and X Plus tends to reissue stuff. So you might luck out, maybe one of the ones you really want does get reissued. Um, or you just have to work 5 jobs like myself to
One way to do
to
it, huh?
back trace all the stuff.
Get a couple extra jobs
Extra jobs.
just to
Yeah.
afford the collection.
Yeah. So yeah, that's some people ask like how do you do it? I mean, just work hard for it. So, but
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
But yeah, X Plus does get pricey because you do have to import it, and some of them are like Asia exclusive, Japan exclusive. So you would have to like go for a third party, pay for like a commission, and then pay what else? You have the domestic fee, fees to the third party, and then international shipping on top of the actual figure.
Yeah,
So
I
it
would
gets
never
it
have
gets
to.
pricey. It gets pricey quick.
Yeah, I imagine, but yeah, some of them definitely seem. So what scale are those big ones behind you? Is that the
Those are the gigantic series, so they're like 50 centimeters.
50?
So
Okay,
so that's like was that like 20 inches ish, like around there.
so coming in close to 2 feet
Yeah,
almost. Okay,
yeah, not 2 feet, but like almost there.
yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely those big X pluses are definitely a way to make your collection look super impressive.
definitely stands out. Yeah. Another brand that I'm really enjoying, but they're somewhat new, is the Easy Hobby Omega Beast.
Okay.
They're making really high quality stuff. I have one right here. Let me see if I can grab him on camera. So the first product is the Shin Godzilla, and it's much heavier, so you can feel the weight. Like it's definitely higher quality than a typical X Plus. The paint job is like phenomenal.
Yeah, wow,
Um,
that looks awesome.
yeah, and has a really dynamic pose, so it's really pretty cool. So they do have like a 2019 Godzilla coming up. They're also making like a smaller scale, 38 centimeter, so it's not as big, but like you're still probably still getting like the really good quality out of it.
Okay, yeah, I might have to look into some of those guys because yeah, that's super impressive. And I think I saw it might have been. Did you guys do a video on that guy?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, I think I
yeah.
watched that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was like a fight, like people waiting in line with the gang. It's like a
that's so
gangster trying to
crazy.
get it. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do so I'm helping like do group orders on these on this brand, because they're limited to Taiwan only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me just put them aside here. But yeah, I try to do like group orders. We'll ship them all together. I grab them all and then ship them to everybody else. So makes it easier. And I think shipping together is like saves on the overall international shipping costs.
Oh, that'd be
So
helpful.
yeah. So that definitely helps a lot. So rather than you paying X amount direct by air, we ship it as like I think they call it like a container, so like
Okay.
all like boxed up together, and then it's like a lower cost to ship. Just have to wait a little longer. I think it's like typically like 35 days to get over
Okay.
here, but you're saving like a lot for shipping.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to bug you about that and see what the details on the next ones
Sure.
are.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what's something you have on pre-order right now that you're most excited for?
Most excited for. Well, I think the one that I was like super excited for came in not too long ago, which is the Yuji Sakai 91 Godzilla. Is pretty
Oh, that one
beautiful.
looks really cool.
Yeah, but what's new that's coming out? I'm trying to think. Because I know X Plus currently there's a few defo reels that are up pre-ordered. Um, I think a lot of the like normal size figures they're announced, but the pre-orders aren't really up yet. I think they have the Godzilla and Kong 25 centimeter ones up for pre-order, but I'm not super excited on those two because they just look they just look okay. They're not like but maybe I'll be wowed when I see them in person.
Yeah.
Um, let me think. What else do I have on pre-order? I have the Omega Beast, the Furious Red Shin Godzilla. That one looks very impressive. But I think I probably want to see like that MonsterVerse Omega Beast Godzilla because like has like translucent blue fins and stuff. So that's looking
Oh,
pretty
that'll look
cool.
really cool.
Yeah. Yep.
That should be cool. Do you do much of the SH Monster Arts?
I do. Yeah. It's in the other room.
Okay.
Um, so what else is coming? There's like the Singular Point Rodan. I'm not too excited for that. There's a Jet Jaguar Singular Point.
Mm-hmm.
Final Wars Godzilla, and then Hedorah. I think Hedorah is actually pretty cool. So maybe for Monster Arts, I'm kind of looking forward to the Hedorah because you have the flying version,
Yeah.
which I don't have. I don't think I have any figure of the flying version. So it would be cool to finally have like a flying version of Hedorah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence about pre-ordering the Hedora because you got the
Hmm.
couple forms, but I think that one's like $200.
Is it? I don't
Um,
remember, but
I think it was. I think it was 199. At least I normally do the SH Monster Arts through Big Bad Toy Store,
okay, yeah,
and I think that one was 200. So I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I'm still kind of on the fence, but I am
yeah,
super excited for the Final Wars.
yeah. That one's kind of cool.
That one, that's one of my favorite suit designs for
Oh
Godzilla,
yeah,
anyways.
nice,
So I'm definitely excited for the Final Wars
sweet.
SH Monster Arts. That one should be
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, that one's looking good too. I'm a little like salty for SX Monsters because I got the Mecha Godzilla 2021, and
Mm-hmm.
I pre-ordered on Bandai Premium, so I had to pay like the the extra fees and stuff to import it,
Yeah.
and it arrived damaged. I don't know if you saw
Oh
that video.
no.
Yeah, so it was like, and then
Or
I
oh,
tried
I think
to.
I did watch your guys' video. Yeah, because you title it was in the title, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in the
Yeah.
title. So then I reached out to the third party to see if Bandai Premium can can like either ship me like the replacement part or anything, but they wouldn't do anything. So I'm like,
Oh
oh.
man.
So I'm not ordering Hedora Final Wars from Japan. I'll just order it like locally, like I don't think Bad Toy Store or
Yeah.
Amazon or GameStop, something like that. So I'll wait an extra month so I know it won't be damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I haven't I ordered my Mechagodzilla 2021 from Big Bad Toy Store. And a couple
Uh-huh.
months ago when I pre-ordered it, it was saying it would come out in
January.
January.
Yeah.
And it must have gotten pushed again
Delayed.
because I still haven't gotten it.
I think the February is the new date. So hopefully at the end of the month you'll be seeing yours.
Yeah. It still
But I
says arrive in
remember,
January. So hopefully.
yeah, because I think what I did was I ordered one um like locally, probably Amazon or GameStop. I think Amazon. And then I ordered one from Bandai Premium directly because we wanted to do it for the YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
Heisenberg's like, try to get it as soon as you can. I'm like, all right, I'll bite the bullet. So I went on Bandai Premium, but unfortunately mine didn't survive the trip so well.
Yeah.
So
I was really bummed about that one because it just comes with like an open hand and a fist, right?
yes, yes,
The
yeah.
hands aren't articulated.
They're not. They should. I mean, that's
It's
because
like,
in the
well,
movie he
especially with
does a
the
lot.
price, like that wasn't a cheap figure, even for SH Monster Arts. Like that
Uh-huh.
wasn't, or that was,
150, right?
yeah,
Is it
which
one?
was
Yeah.
considering the Godzilla and the Kong were only like 60 or 70.
Yeah.
Like that was a huge upcharge for it, and to leave the hands unarticulated was so. I just and it's like and then the big Playmates has no articulated hands.
Hmm.
Bandai is horrible.
Yep.
And then so this I think the small Playmates
It's the closest one,
is the
right?
only one that has articulated hands. So the cheapest figure of all is, is the only one with articulated hands.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I don't. That's a big swing and a miss, but it makes me think maybe they're gonna do a re-release, like a special color version,
We'll see. We'll
and
see.
give us some hands and we didn't get any effects, right? There's
We didn't get
yeah, no
anything.
breath effect or anything.
Yeah.
That would have been nice to see.
Yep.
And even the Godzilla 2021, they kind of screwed us on because he had what? He had an extra set of hands,
He did.
but
But
that
no
was
breath
it.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Kong came with two heads, like four sets of hands, and the
Yep.
axe. So like,
Yep.
seems like they could have thrown it. I'd pay an extra couple bucks for a breath effect. I don't care.
Definitely.
It's kind
Yeah.
of fortunately, I guess the breath effects are pretty interchangeable. But
Yep. Yeah. If you have the older ones, you can steal it from them.
I just wouldn't have minded another one.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen like some there's like custom like head swaps for Kong and King Ghidorah for the monster arts, and they're looking pretty good. I don't know the people making the custom heads, but it's floating around on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, okay, I'll have to check
So
some of those out. I've
yeah.
seen some of the custom heads for Godzilla because
Oh,
I know
did
a lot
you?
of people didn't like the Godzilla head.
Oh, okay.
So I've seen some of those, but I haven't seen the Kong or the Ghidorah. That's
The
cool.
Kong one's pretty good because you have actually more of like the actual facial expressions from the film.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
like the roaring aggressive head it came with looked pretty good,
Yeah, it looks
but
pretty
then it
good. It's
kind of
not
had that.
perfect, but
Yeah, but then the
yeah.
second face was just kind of that like bland
The
stare,
bland. Yeah,
and
it
it just
was
kind of looked like the History Channel, you know, Bigfoot kind of like
yeah, yeah.
it didn't really look that good. So I don't think I've put that head on him once.
Yeah, neither have I. I think I only did it for the channel, and then it's the other head is spin off since.
Yeah, just sitting in a bag somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, Monster Arts is awesome, but I don't know if about you, like if you've noticed, like a lot of them fall apart, especially like the recent releases. So
Yeah, it seems like
they don't stay together so well.
yeah, and part of the reason I love the SH Monster so much is because how articulated they are. And
Yep.
you go to test out the articulation, and his
And
arm
then they
pops
fall
off
apart.
or something. I'm trying to think of the ones that I've had the most problems with.
Mecha King Ghidorah is mine. I had to so that a story for that. I think I got mine off of Amazon. I shipped it like back like seven or eight times, and there was like a
Oh,
few
really?
times I got like, oh wait, this is the one I got the like from the number four, number three, because I recognized
It's the
like
same one.
it's the same one. Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. But I eventually got one that doesn't fall apart as much. I was just so like displeased, like it was just falling apart all the time.
Yeah. I think I have a Godzilla. I can't remember which Godzilla. Maybe the 2021 where his
Mm.
leg keeps popping off. And then the worst one for me is the King of the Monsters Ghidorah, just
Yes,
with
that's
the
the terrible.
wings.
Yep.
And then I was so annoyed when because they announced the special color version. I thought, oh,
Yep.
maybe they'll fix the wings, make them better attached, and maybe give them articulation or something.
Hmm.
But no, I think that was just a strict repaint. I think like I don't think they did anything. But did they change anything? I don't know.
Well, I have that. I think I have that pre-ordered locally, so I think Amazon. So I'll see when it comes. But yeah, it looks like it's just a straight repaint. I don't think they updated the wings or
Yeah,
not.
the paint looks a lot better, but I wasn't good. I didn't. I skipped that one because
Yeah,
I didn't want to buy another one that I was just gonna have annoying wing issues with.
yeah, it just keeps falling apart, right?
Yeah, so I skipped that one, but I'll probably regret it at some point and try and
Well,
track it down. But for now, I don't have it on order.
yeah, yeah. I think that's I'm curious to see it because I don't really have high expectations. Like Monster Arts, like I like them. I think the old ones are great. Like
Right.
the 94, like the very first Godzilla, like that one doesn't fall apart. The Mecha Godzilla 93 and the Space Godzilla, like those were solid ones. Like they don't really fall apart. I think
Yeah.
after what was it? I think it was definitely Shin Godzilla. Like the hands would always fall apart. Like after a certain time, I think maybe Bandai got or Tamashi Nations got greedy and just started pumping out a lot. But the QC, I think, just like plummeted.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
definitely, and I've heard a lot of people saying that. And then with the Godzilla 2021, I know mine looked okay, but some people's their mouth was so poorly painted, like the paint apps on the mouth, like the blue was just way too overwhelming and like
Oh, it looked
mispainted
yeah. The
everything.
21 looks like he has like toothpaste, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got nervous because I saw like I was seeing people's first reactions to it, getting theirs. The people who must have ordered and got them shipped early or something.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was kind of hit or miss. There were the ones that looked okay, and then the
Mm,
people that totally got screwed. Fortunately, mine looks pretty fine,
that's good.
but I definitely could do without the whole blue mouth, especially
Yeah.
the whole blue mouth and no breath effect. If you had the breath effect, it would make a
Yeah,
big
it
difference.
makes it a little better. Yeah, yeah. It's
But
kind
yeah,
of
no,
weird that they chose not to give a breath effect.
yeah. So I definitely would have preferred that. But I do
Do you
like
have
the
the
extra skin.
2019?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I think the 2019 is better. It's like it's pretty much the same as the 21D, but I do like the new hands on the 21.
Yeah, I like the hands. Those ones, the hands are cool,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely prefer the 19 in most other aspects, probably.
Yeah.